Well, Brendan, welcome to Planet Ski. This is the Vista Express lift, I'm told. Interesting thing about this lift is it's actually the lift that, well, Shaun White uses when he comes here to train, because there's a Superpipe here that he uses, I believe.
There is. There's a Superpipe and some jumps that he uses to train here.
How often does he come?
He's been here twice this season so far, and we're hoping he's coming back.
Yeah, have you met him?
I have.
What's he like?
He's a nice guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he comes here, someone told me that basically, you know, the whole thing's sealed off and there's sort of people in the woods making sure no one comes to have a look and see what he's doing. Is that correct?
Well, we do like to keep the area closed. He prefers exclusivity if he's learning new tricks or something like that. He likes to keep it private, but we have had public access, so people have been able to talk to him.
So I was going to say, people can come along and have a look at him jumping.
Yeah, depending on the training day,
yeah,
there is public access.
Yeah, and the pipe itself, presumably, I mean, I know it's not the sort of the Shaun White Superpipe, as it were, but he helped design it, I'm told.
Right, yeah. He helped us. Well, we've wanted a 22-foot Superpipe for a long time, and having Shaun on the team this year really helped motivate, get that happening. So we got a lot of new equipment to help make it happen. Some real dedication to snowmaking.
Yeah.
And we came up with a good pipe.
Yeah. And when he's not here, obviously, he's mentioned he comes a few times a year. Other people can use it, I take it?
Yeah, it is open to the public.
Yeah.
We do close it down occasionally for special training days.
Yeah.
Or contests.
Yeah.
But most of the time it is open to the public.
And again, someone mentioned to me that when he comes, it's sort of rebuilt at the bottom with sort of airbags or whatever, so he can land safely. Again, is that correct, or is someone just making it up for me?
Oh yeah, we have installed a foam pit in the bottom when
Yeah.
he comes to train, so he can try new tricks and land in a foam pit safely.
Yeah.
And then take it to the snow when he's comfortable with the trick.
Yeah.
And then when we open it back to the public, we pull the foam pit out and then build the pipe back.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you go into pipe yourself?
I do.
Yeah. Any good?
I'm okay.
Yeah, that means you are good. Then if you say okay. Normally, if people say they're really good, they're not. If they say they're okay, they are. And what about the powder house? You know, people could probably see it's dumping down with snow here in Northstar. Fantastic conditions, especially as the winter was good. Where do you go on a powder day?
Oh, well, we've got some secret stashes around that I'm not going to mention on camera, but there are some good spots.
Give me a sort of rough clue. Where should I go a bit later on?
Maybe near the backside of Lookout.
Yeah.
Or the other side of the mountain. There's some good steep trees right there.
Yeah. And is it a big resort, this, for terrain parks and stuff?
It is, yeah. We have a big dedication to terrain parks here at Northstar. During normal peak operation season, we have 7 terrain parks, usually 1 to 2 Superpipes. And the main thing we focus on here is progression. So anyone from the lowest beginner to people like Shaun White can come here and have a good time.
Yeah, yeah. When he comes here then, is it sort of advertised here? Presumably word goes around the resort pretty damn quickly.
It does. Word of mouth travels fast, but it's not usually advertised.
Yeah.
He comes here to do his private training so he can learn new tricks and improve his contest.
And do you find it attracts lots of people? I mean, we can see, well, you probably can't quite see yourself because it's behind you, but there's a park over there. Can't see anyone on it at the moment. Is that running? Does it bring people in, having Shaun White coming?
Yeah, definitely. Especially when he's here training, there's always a large crowd around if there's public access.
Yeah. And you're 28 years old, I believe. How long have you worked here for?
I've been here for 4 years.
Yeah, and what do you make of Northstar as a resort? I know you're going to tell me it's fantastic, but
I have to.
Yeah, but how do you rate it? You've obviously been around a few resorts.
I have been, but I do enjoy it here. Just the dedication to terrain parks and the crew that works here have really made it great. Just a great working environment.
Yeah, yeah. And I believe that as well as the Superpipe, there's a large kicker as well that Shaun White uses.
There is. We do have some training jumps over on the side of the mountain. That's one is a snow jump, and the other one goes into an airbag, so you can train tricks into the airbag and then take them to the snow.
Yeah. And again, does he just use it himself, or do others come here for training?
We've had some other team riders here training recently as well.
Yeah. And how's the winter gone overall here? It hasn't been like last year, that's for sure.
Hasn't been anything like last year. Snowfall has definitely been pretty low. As you can see today, we're getting some storms coming through, which is great. But we're making it work. The snowmaking's been doing a great job, especially with the Superpipe. We don't have any earthwork over there for that pipe, so it's all snow, which is hard to do. And
yeah.
We had some good dedication from the snowmaking team, and our groomers really made it happen.
And how much snow, do you know how much snow you actually have to make these terrain parks? Because I said they're big terrain parks.
Well, it's obviously weather dependent, because we can't make snow when it's warm weather. So we just make as much as we can, to be honest. And
yeah.
We need a lot of snow to build these jumps and these Superpipes. So.
But I mean, a Superpipe, for example, any idea how much snow you have to make for one of those things? I mean, someone's told me there's millions of gallons of water.
There's involved. A lot of gallons. I'm not actually allowed to say how many, but we do use a lot of snowmaking over there.
Why are you allowed to say how many?
You know, it's a publicly traded company, so it could be inside secrets that we're not allowed to
What, how much water
divulge.
You use?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it seems strange. Anyway, there we go. And we've got, you also have some terrain parks here called, well, they're called Stash. We've got a few in Europe as well. And they're natural terrain parks made basically out of natural materials, wood and the like, as opposed to steel and coal.
Yeah, here in Stash, the original Stash, which is one of our more organic parks, which is all, like you said, wood features and natural terrain.
Yeah, and do you use those?
Definitely.
Yeah. And again, they're popular with people, I should imagine.
They definitely are, yeah. Especially on a powder day like today.
Yeah.
Stash is going to be good.
Yeah, you going in there at all yourself?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm of slightly more advanced years than you're 28 years, so I'm the wrong side of 50. So I'm afraid I won't be going into the Stash or any of your terrain parks, and I'm certainly, I'm afraid to say, not going into the Superpipe.
That's okay.
Or indeed the Kicker. But I will have a look at it. But I think I'm going to go and try and find your little secret powder stashes. And well, I hope I find some powder stashes. And if I do find some powder stashes, I'm afraid, well, I'm not going to tell you where they are, because you weren't telling me where your favourite ones are. Anyway, thanks very much indeed, and all the best.
Same to you.